That's why a lot of these YNs, they get to jail, they get belt. I seen it. The shooters, they get to jail and they get belt because all they know is to pick up a gun. All they know is fire, fire, fire. They get in a spot and niggas, what do you find? The niggas is reaching and there's nothing to reach for. What do you, like, niggas is putting paws on them. These niggas ain't never do this. See, back in our time, we did a lot of this. That's why the young generation is fucked up. We didn't go get a gun. And nigga, we used to go to blocks in the Bronx. We'll go from Davidson to Green and literally just shake with these niggas. A nigga I was real close with, this was my man. Nigga done helped the nigga out, did a lot of shit for the nigga. A nigga go to jail and nigga in my DM. This is the mother of my 2 children. I was married to this chick. She told me one day, nigga hit me in the DM, and I'm like, what? But the nigga writing me while I'm in jail, like shit cool, like not even letting me know, checking in on me. How you doing?
How that made you feel?
Bro, that shit changed the game. That shit changed my narrative on a lot of shit because him, I would never see that you would go do that length. That shit fucked me up. Me personally, if that shit shorty, nigga, I could never, like, we getting money together, we friends, I could never, like, be like, yo, what's up with you? That nigga locked up, like, you trying to fuck? Like, nah. It's just a code that I can't violate, like, and that's the mother of my 2 children. So for a nigga to do that, it's like, yo, niggas is weird.
Welcome to Up Close and Personal with Elijah 301, and I got my boy Chevy Porter in the building.
You know that.
Bronx representative.
You know that.
Just came home after doing 2 years in jail. We're gonna talk about the experience you had and everything that you had to go through. But how you feeling today?
We good, man. You know, we just had a little event.
How was that?
It was good, man. I'm trying to get into the party business. Get a couple of these legit dollars. But you know, we back out here. Freedom is everything. So we gonna take the time and be thankful for freedom, you know, thankful for the little things that people don't appreciate while they out here. So I appreciate everything. I'm just glad to be back, man.
I'm glad to have you back too.
Know that.
How challenging is it to raise kids from prison?
To raise kids from prison, it's tough, man. You can't really raise your kids from prison. Like, people try to front and act like they raising their kids, but kids need time. Feel what I'm saying? Kids need presence. So trying to raise a kid with no time and no presence when you on a time frame is like that other parent is really raising them. And you know, they say it takes a village to raise kids. So if you got a good support system, they might listen to you. But I'll give you an example. Like, I'm not there, I'm away. And when I'm physically around my son, he could see like that I'm not playing with him, and I could penalize him for his wrongs. I could give him rewards for his rights. When I'm in jail, it's like, is he really listening to me? Especially the state that I was locked up in, you get 6 15-minute phone calls. So
what state is that?
I was in Connecticut, so I was doing time in Connecticut. And you get 6 15-minute phone calls. Like, how can you really be a parent and 6 15-minute phone calls? And who's to say you calling your kids all 6 of those calls? So if I'm calling my son maybe once or twice a day for 15 minutes, how am I really raising him? I mean, I could put my input, but at the end of the day, his mother has the more say so. So it's very difficult to raise a kid behind bars. You can try, you can be there, you can be active as far as if the mother of the child is actually bringing them to see you, but then again, that's on her as well. So she really has the full control if she's gonna bring the kid, if she's gonna answer the phone. Some people like, yo, I don't want my kids experiencing that jail stuff, so they might never come see you. And then it's like, again, as a kid, it's like, I'm not spending time with my dad, so why am I gonna listen to him? And that presence is everything, especially in young kids' life. So it's very, very difficult to raise a kid from prison.
How is it possible to have a successful relationship while being in prison?
I say yes and no, because I've been through both. So in my first incarceration that y'all know about, when I did the 4 or whatever the case, I was with a lot of dudes. And again, being in the state that I'm in, let me spin that back. You can have a successful relationship in prison. One, if the woman is willing to be loyal and she's not very horny and that she got control her hormones and she like just really into you. And also it depends on where you at. So again, back to what you were saying, I'm in the state of Connecticut where you got 6 15-minute phone calls, right? Let's say you're not doing nothing illegal to get a cell phone in the spot. You just trying to do your time, get out the spot. So you get 6 15-minute phone calls. That's an hour and a half a day. You tell me if a girl is satisfied with an hour and a half a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 24 hours in the day. That means you only allowed to talk to this girl for an hour and a half. So 22 and a half hours, her time is occupied with somebody else or other things. So I feel like it's hard, but it can happen because women have needs. They want time. And if you got an hour and a half away from an hour and a half a day, you don't got the time.
So what's the percentage of it actually being successful, like having a successful relationship? Everything that you explaining to me, right, it make it seem like it's hard to, like, it might not be possible to have a relationship.
It is possible. It's like 5%. You got 5% of good chicks. You know what I'm saying? That's literally like, they just head over heels over a nigga and they fuck with you. Like, so, but you gotta catch the one that's really head over heels about this nigga. And she like, nigga, I know what this nigga brings to the table and these niggas out here can't bring. Also, a lot of men in jail, we got a big ear. Some women just need an ear to listen to, and we don't got nothing but time. So you could talk about your problems and get advice. Like, I was in a situation on this last bid, you feel me? Not gonna say no names, where I had a good one. Like, shorty was out there, you know what I'm saying? She did right. Like, I'm talking about anytime I call the phone, she answered the phone. Anytime something need to be done, yo, my kids need this, da-da-da, she behind the scenes, nobody even know. She'll bust a move for my kids, send something to them. If I was getting money on the inside, she was controlling the bread. She wasn't running off with my money. She was helping me flip my money. Niggas out here wasn't doing the things that I was doing and giving her the type of energy I was giving. So it was like, the only thing she was lacking was the physical attention.
Okay, so with the physical part, like you said,
the rose. The rose is her best friend. Like, the rose is a loyal female the rose is a loyal prison wife's best friend. Like, that's the line. The rose is a loyal prison wife's best friend, because 90% of y'all niggas ain't really smacking these chicks like y'all supposed to. They not really getting killed. So the rose got the suction, then they got, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna get that satisfaction. If she want the nut, rose it up, because some people take sex on an emotional level while some just take it as pleasure. But the females that take sex where sex has to come with emotion, those are the ones that's built for prison time, because those women are like, they need love as a part of their sex. So just playing with the toy just to feel that satisfaction is cool. It's the chicks that just got that itch and they don't care about it. Like, sex is just sex to them. It's not.
Which means if sex is just sex to them, that means that it don't matter who they do it with. They just trying to get off.
They trying to get off.
So my question is, what if you do have, unfortunately, you in a relationship with a girl like that, and you know that she like to get hers.
If you got a chick that you know, like, gotta get hers, then you might as well just double when you go to jail. Like, you gotta free her, as my bro would say. Like, it's times where you gotta, it's bros that's locked up that they tell their girl, like, yo, we on a break. Like, you ain't got no girl. Like, nigga, like I said, you got an hour and a half a day. What the fuck? That other 22 hours, somebody might be killing her. You'll never know, because you have no contact with the outside world.
So if y'all break up, right, you know that she might not be loyal to you. Mm-hmm. You still calling her phone for favors? Or you just going to just free her all around and just leave her alone all around?
I mean, it depends on what y'all agree to. Like, me personally, I'm not asking a chick for too much favors anyway, because I got different type of pride issues, and I'm a self-made man. So I might call the bros like you and ask for certain things. But for me to ask a female, if I wasn't asking females to do shit for me out here, I'm not asking them to do something for me in there. But you got a lot of dudes that leached off of females in the world. They never had their own apartment. They never had their own anything. They live with chicks. Like, they don't have a crib. They live with their girls. So when their girl says it's time to go, they back to their mommy crib. So when they get incarcerated, they still lean on these chicks, even though they know these chicks ain't with them no more. Me personally, for me on a personal level, I'm not asking a chick for nothing while I'm locked up. Like, I'd rather struggle than ask a chick for nothing, because I don't like no female to have no one up on me. You know what I'm saying? You not.
So how do a person like that make money in jail? Because let's say you go to jail and you don't have no help from the outside, whether it's the pride issues, or you just went to jail and don't got nobody. Yeah. Because, you know, it's a lot of people that don't have anybody.
You gotta find a hustle. You gotta find a hustle.
Are you able to tell us what kind of hustles besides jobs that you can actually do in jail?
This is the internet, right? So it's a lot of niggas getting money in the jails. You feel me? Like, I'm saying, niggas is, I don't really want to say too much, because I don't know what I'm saying. Just know niggas getting money. Like, the same way niggas getting money out here, niggas getting money in the jails. 10 times that. You know what I'm saying? So
10 times in jail.
10 times in jail than the niggas that's in the street, because the price is supply and demand. Not in the streets, everybody got what the people want. In the jails, only a select few got, so you could put your own price on things. Know what I'm saying? I'm saying that without saying too much, but you know, you could control the market more in jail. So I know niggas that run up 100,000 in a couple months in jail that can't do that in the street, because again, it's supply and demand. If it's only one nigga that allowed to get that shit in the spot, then he could put his own price. You know what I'm saying? Give you an example. If a nigga got some bud in the spot, and the nigga got a piece of bud this small, and he's the only nigga with the bud, a little piece like this, he could charge niggas $50.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So now you do that, and y'all niggas know what bud is, it's legal. So you do that with an A4 ounce, and this little piece is $50, you know what you making. You know what I'm saying? So niggas that's really in tune, niggas getting to it in the spot. But again, that you gotta know your hustle, and it depends on who you are as a person. Like, who are you?
So if you're saying that it's people in jail making more money than people out here,
very much so.
Do you think so? A lot of people say, like, a person that go to jail all the time, right? They usually say, they always try to associate that with something gay. Like, oh, he probably got a boyfriend in it. Would it be possible?
Nah, it is possible. I'm gonna cut you off for you to ask your question.
What's the question?
I know a couple niggas that them niggas go catch a little bullshit case to go run up a couple hundred in the spot, because it's easier in the spot. I know a couple niggas like that.
But ain't that dangerous though? Like, what if you go in there, you might lose your life or something?
I mean, you could lose your life out here. You could lose, life and death is everywhere. You could lose your life on the street. Niggas got guns, they shooting. Nigga, you could lose your life in the jail, niggas stabbing you up. So it's no God gonna control your fate on when you die or not. But yes, niggas ain't going to jail, cause I'm gay. I know some niggas that, listen, shit real out here. Shit ain't doing what it's supposed to do. I'm out of going here in the spot with a pack, and I'm gonna make it shake, but I'm not gonna catch no crazy case. I'm gonna catch a little bullshit case, act like I can't bail out, and run up a couple hundred, and then spin back to the town on top. Shit, know what I'm saying?
So what if you catch that case, and the time you thought you was gonna get, you don't get that time, you get more than what you expected. Now you're in there for years.
But that's why this shit is all, it's all about knowing the law when you commit crimes. Like, we not gonna glorify crimes, but an old head told me when I was locked up, you gotta know the laws of what you're getting into. Like, if you don't, the same way you study how to duck the law, you gotta actually study the law. Like, niggas is getting money and don't know that you put a little bit of fentanyl in your work, that shit got enhancements. You know what I'm saying? If you got a switchy on your Glock, that shit got enhancements. You gotta know what comes with this shit. Are you willing to do that amount of time? So then you do the crimes that you're willing to do the time for. If you know you only built for a year or two bid, then you shouldn't be out here with fentanyl in your work, because you know they got mandatory minimums. You should be out here trying to bust a check or two and do something else. So if you study the law and you know what you're getting yourself into, it's not a surprise when they come, because every law has a certain amount of time that it holds up to. So if you get charged with larceny in the 6th degree for shoplifting out of Target, you know that only comes with a maximum of 30 days in jail. So if you know you only could do 30 days in jail, then you might be a shoplifting nigga. But you just gotta know. So it's no surprises. So when a nigga trying to go in on a little bit, he know what type of crime, because every crime has a statute of limitations and it also has a maximum or a minimum penalty that comes with that.
You think people really sitting there trying to understand the crimes that they commit and what type of crime?
Not everybody, but you got some niggas that is.
That do.
Not everybody sitting there, nah, but you definitely got niggas that, yo, damn, if I do this is what come with it. Like, every action is a reaction. Everything you do has a consequence, whether positive or negative. So everything got a negative and a positive consequence. So it's like, you gonna know, like, but like you said, not niggas is studying it, but niggas know what they signed up for. That's why you got some niggas that sell weed their whole life, because they not trying to do no hard crimes. Because they not trying to do no hard time. Like, niggas that stay away from this shit. Like, niggas that... But then you got a lot of young niggas that bust their gun and because they don't care. So it's like, it all depends on mentality. Me, I'm never going back to jail. I shouldn't have went back to jail in the first place, but I'm never going back to jail. Shit is a wrap.
Let's say a person goes to jail, right? And they don't click up with anybody. Is it possible for you to go to jail and click up with people and just be by yourself? Or they might try to test you just cause you by yourself to see like what type of person you are? Nah,
niggas gonna test you, but you don't gotta click up. So the click up be more of a nigga trying to look for something. Like you said, niggas that don't got nothing, no support system, or a nigga that don't know his own identity. Like, you could go to jail and be by yourself and do your time. It's all about how you jail. Like, if you a loud nigga and you real flamboyant, niggas gonna test you. Niggas gonna check your temperature. Yo, you it's with us or you out of here. But then you got a couple niggas, poppies, and it's real demographic. That's what I like to say. It's real demographic, because a Spanish nigga could come in the spot and older Spanish nigga come in the spot and he do his time by himself. He'll stay in the corner. Nobody's bothering Junior Papi over there. But it be the African Americans that we so confused in life that we put pressure on things that don't matter. So now you got a black dude that's in the spot dolo, and then you got the other young black niggas like, look at this nigga, who the fuck he think he is? Nigga, now we pulling up on him. So it's so cultural and race based, because a lot of other races don't care about who you get down with. With the black culture, it's like they want to be so ignorant in jails, and it's bad. Damn. It's bad. Like,
so basically saying the people with the most problems for us, the African Americans.
Nah, that's a fact. Niggas is cutting each other. Niggas is stabbing each other. Niggas is doing shit for no reason. Like, it's mad political bullshit, and niggas is like followers. Niggas get to jail and it's like, follow the leader. Niggas is just, who's the man? I'm just gonna follow him. And it be so crazy, especially with the gangs. I hate gangs in jail, because when you look at the back, like, the big homies of the jail, these older niggas that be the big homies, them niggas be chilling with each other, playing chess. Literally, niggas will be playing chess with each other. Be like, yo, bet you my little mans will kill your little mans. And then the niggas just send a missile. Yo, that niggas fire on them. And then now niggas is at war in the jails while they big homies literally chilling, eating together, chopping it up. Like, jail be the dynamics behind the African American. It be mad politics. Even like when you get locked up and niggas be like from certain towns or certain areas that beefed in the streets, niggas will see each other in jail and be cool with the niggas they was beefing with to go against niggas from other cities and other towns. Like, it'd be like, yo, we shot at each other in the street, but now when we locked up, yo, listen, we here. You feel me? But the shit be so weird, because the niggas get home and start blowing at each other, but when niggas be like, yo, bro, when we was locked up,
we was cool.
You was with me. Like, I didn't, like, nigga, you was with me in a spot. Like, I didn't have situations like that. Like, I'm in the spot with niggas. Niggas is cooking me meals. Like, niggas is, they my chef. And then when niggas get to the town, it's a bunch of backdoor shit. Like, yo, bro, when we was in the spot, what was going on? But then you know what it be? In jail, you got these. A lot of niggas walking around with these. And with this, you don't need no heart. You just need a little finger. You know what I'm saying? You could be across the street, you could close your eyes, you could just do like this, and you could kill somebody. In jail, you gotta put these together. And a lot of people nowadays ain't never put these together. So when they around niggas that they know put these together, they try to be cool with them. But when they get home, it's shoot them up, bang, bang, bang. That's why a lot of these YNs, they get to jail, they get belt. I seen it. The shooters, they get to jail and they get belt because all they know is to pick up a gun. All they know is fire, fire, fire. They get in a spot and nigga, what do you find? The niggas is reaching and there's nothing to reach for. What do you, like, niggas is putting paws on them. These niggas ain't never do this. See, back in our time, we did a lot of this. That's why the young generation is fucked up. We didn't go get a gun. And nigga, we used to go to blocks in the Bronx. We'll go from Davidson to Green and literally just shake with these niggas. Bing, 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 bing. You might get knocked out. Nigga, me and you, we got in brawls with them niggas out of town. Nigga knocked me out. Feel me? Nigga put me out. Feel me? Why? Because that sideline, boom. So that shit come with trial and error. In jail, you don't got this. So a lot of these YNs, that they try to join these gangs because you could jump niggas and it's more, but that shit don't be working because with these is like you can't hide behind nothing that you was in the street. When you get in here, if these don't work, you become a victim. Like
a victim.
Like the victimizers become victims because
That's a bar.
Like what are they doing? All you ever knew is how to use your fucking trigger finger. You never swung a punch. So when you get in that ring, you looking to do this. You know
a lot of people say that your homeboy is usually the one trying to take your girl when you get locked up, or your baby mom, or whoever you're dealing with. Is that true, and have you been through a situation like that before?
Yo, bro. So it's not true when they really your homeboy. So like if niggas really fuck with you, and no matter how much time you do, niggas gonna look at your baby moms or your girl when you go in as like a sister, or they going just like, yo, they might even keep their distance from her, but they never gonna cross that line because they know like that's my man. It's all about morals and who niggas are. So it's situational on who niggas are. You hear that? But it'd be like, were they really your friends? Do you see the signs? But it happens because a lot of niggas might look at your chick, like especially if you're dealing with a fire piece, they might have been looking at her the whole time that you was with her like, damn, she tough, she tough, she tough. But you would know that from the energy that you around. Like when you around your mans, you'll know like if you bring your shorty around and nigga staring too hard, you like, oh, I gotta watch him if I ever do a bid. Or if a nigga commenting too much on your shorty picture, like she posting and this nigga one of the first niggas, and even if they try to front, you look good, sis. Like, come on, it's extra. So you gotta read between the lines. Like, that shit happened to me, gangster. Nigga, I was real close with. Like, I still ain't even holler at the nigga about it in person, cause I ain't see the nigga yet. But nigga, I was real close with. Feel me? Like, I'm talking like this was my man. Like, I'm talking a lot of shit that nigga done helped the nigga out, did a lot of shit for the nigga. He done did shit for me too. We got a lot of money together. Feel me? A nigga go to jail and nigga in my DM, like, this is the mother of my 2 children. Like, I was married to this chick. Like, you my man. So she should not even be in your peripheral. Like, and she told me one day, like, yo, the nigga, nigga hit me in the DM, and I'm like, what? But the nigga writing me while I'm in jail, like shit cool, like not even letting me know, checking in on me. How you doing?
How that made you feel?
Bro, that shit changed the game. That shit changed my narrative on a lot of shit because him, I would never see that you would go do that length. Like, you feel me? That shit fucked me up. Like, cause damn, it's like, me personally, I could never look at my man's BM, my man's shorty. Like, if that shit shorty, that nigga, I could never, like, we getting money together, we friends, I could never, like, be like, yo, what's up with you? That nigga locked up, like, you trying to fuck? Like, nah, because it just a code that I can't violate, like, and that's the mother of my 2 children. So for a nigga to do that, it's like, yo, niggas is weird. My thing is full. I looked it up the other day. It's 4.6 billion women on the earth. Why the fuck you gotta talk to your man, bitch? Like, you know how big of a number that is? 4.6 billion
It's
women.
a lot of people.
That's a lot of women.
A lot of women.
That's a lot of women, but niggas be so caught up in their bubble. Why would I talk to my man shorty and it's 4.6 billion women? Nigga, that shit, you there. I'm spinning. But nigga did it to me and we fell out and, feel me? His people don't even know why we fell out. They think it's for something else, but I just ain't never exposed it because it's
Why?
like, because me and his shorty cool. Feel me?
To this day.
To this day, me and his BM is
So
cool.
she don't even know.
She don't even know. Me and his BM cool because I be checking on the kids and shit, his kids and shit, because I'm still a real nigga. I hit his BM how the kids doing. She trying to figure out why me and son not cool.
And he didn't tell her.
He ain't, of course he not gonna tell his girl that he try to talk to my BM while I'm in jail, knowing that I was involved in a kid's life. Like, so why would he tell his girl, hey, you know, me and bro not talking because I try to, nah, he'll never tell her. But that ain't my place. He know what he did.
I mean, one day you're gonna have to see each other. You think you
Of
mature
course.
enough to?
Of course, it ain't. We not gonna shake because I'm not with her no more. We not together.
But I mean, it's the betrayal part.
It's definitely betrayal. But what am I? What is me shaking with the nigga gonna do? I beat the nigga up, boom, thrash him, bam. Now what? What happened? You still did it. So I'm starting to learn in life, like, doing shit to people don't change what they did. And that's what niggas gotta realize when you get to a certain point in life. Doing shit to people don't change, like harming them or trying to cause them hurt. It's not gonna take back what they did. That's in the streets, that's in relationships. Niggas be like, they got shirts, kill all rats. You kill a rat, he still told. It didn't change what he did. You beat up your girl because you caught her cheating, she still cheated on you. So nothing you do to a person that harmed you changed what they did. Girls be like, yo, I'm gonna get back. Or I'm gonna fuck a nigga because I caught my nigga cheating. You fuck that nigga, your nigga still cheated. It didn't take away what they did. So when we come to a realization as humans that an eye for an eye was a fucked up and stupid situation, life should have never been an eye for eye. Because when you took my eye and I took yours, guess what? I'm still missing an eye. So you didn't change my situation. I don't feel better about it. Was temporarily grief. Like I got over it temporarily. I stabbed you in the eye, you stabbed me in the eye. But guess what? I still can't see out of one eye. So that tit for tat shit was something that happened way back in time. Which that saying, I hate that eye for an eye. It doesn't fix anything.
You forgive him?
Do you forgive people?
No. Do you forgive your homeboy?
Of course I forgive him.
You forgive him right now?
I forgive him because I found God. So it's like, if God could forgive everybody, why can't I? Like, I forgive him. Forgiveness doesn't mean we cool. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm gonna chill with you. Forgiveness means there's no bitterness in my heart towards you. Like, I'm not mad at you no more. You try to fuck my BM. You try to fuck my BM. Cool. I'm not mad no more, bro. You just know you not a solid nigga. That's something that you gotta deal with in yourself. That's something that's your character. You gotta do. You gotta talk to God and say, how can I change myself? I can't change you, bro. But we not gonna be cool, but I forgive him for sure. Gangster.
With all that goes on in jail and how dangerous it is, right? Was there ever a time that you felt like you wouldn't make it back home to your kids? Like something might happen to you in there?
It was a couple times.
You give us like one situation that you felt like something crazy happened. You felt like whatever you could talk about, you know?
Yeah, it was a situation when niggas was locked up. You know what I'm saying? They put me in a cell with a nigga that had 172 years. Know what I'm saying? Because I was getting in trouble in jail, so in the Connecticut system, they got levels, level 1 through 5. 5 being maximum security, 1 being the lowest. They don't only go based off your time, they go based off your discipline history and things like that. So me being on a 2-year bid, but getting in trouble in jail raised me to a discipline 4, which allows me to go to a maximum security jail. Because even though I got a small bid, they think I'm bugging on the bid. So now I get to the spot and I'm in a cell with a nigga with a $175. And that shit right there, like, I'm about to make parole. I'm on the phone with you. I'm nervous. I'm telling my shorty at the time that on the phone, like she's excited, but I can't really have these conversations in the cell. Because imagine you got 175 years and a nigga on the bottom bunk is on the phone making plans on how he gonna come home. Yo, bro, give me the new ALO sweatsuit. Yeah, what Jordans come out the week I come home? Yeah, we gonna go to the club. Come to the jail, pick me up in the joint, and a nigga's never coming home. That type of shit. A nigga might kill you, and I done seen niggas get killed over that. Like niggas done died in there. So them putting me in that situation, I think that needs to change in the Connecticut system. Like they need to match people in cells with time on time, not just because your discipline is bad. Like time needs to go with time, because there's no way a nigga with over 100 years is in a cell with a nigga with 2 years. We have nothing to talk about. Just imagine living with somebody. You live with your girlfriend. I'm in a cell with the nigga. So you live with your shorty at home. Y'all gotta talk, gotta communicate. I live with the nigga. Me and this nigga don't talk. Like I'm on my bunk, he on his bunk. We in the cell 22 hours a day, not speaking to each other on max. Because what do we got to talk about? You gonna talk about jail. You been in jail 21 years. I was out living my life. We have nothing in common. And then I'm about to go back out and live my life because I'm only here for a time frame. You're here for the rest of your life. There's nothing for us to have a mutual conversation about.
So something happened between y'all? Because I was trying to ask, like, did you feel like something would have happened to you in jail that you felt like you wouldn't make it back home?
Like as in, did we get it on?
Yeah, like anything.
Yeah, we got it on, but I got that. So we end up getting it on because in jail, dudes want you. So they got a sink, and then the toilet is attached to each other. For some reason, jail rules when you brushing your teeth, they want you to spit in the toilet and not in the sink, because I don't know. I still don't know why. So me, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm spitting in the sink, letting the shit rinse out. Son is like, yo, stop doing that. You feel me? Me having pride issues, I shouldn't have did it. But me having pride, I'm like, yo, bro, what? Stop telling me what I can and cannot do. You're not my pops. He like, yo, we spit in the toilet in this cell. So I brush my teeth, I still spit in the sink. Son get down from his bunk, I fires on him. We get it. That's the type of time that I'm saying I shouldn't have did that, because I could have lost my life. Like, he got nothing to lose. So if he wanted a body, if he got the best of me in that cell and would have killed me, it would have been like, yo, I'm already doing life anyway, and now I'd have been on a 2-year bid, and now I'm dead. Now my family members got to deal with a body because I didn't want to spit in the sink. I didn't want to spit in the toilet.
How does the phone works in there? The phone system. Like, do inmates control it? Because that's what I'm asking you questions based off of, like, real life situations, other documentaries I heard, movies, whatever. They make it seem like the inmates control the phones. Like, everybody can't just go grab a phone and just call whoever you want to call. Like,
so when I was up north, so states is different. Connecticut, no disrespect, everybody get on the phone. It's more or less like everybody get on the phone. You want to get on the phone, just get on the phone. They got little blue, like the little pay phones in the booths, and if it's open, you get on it. You feel me? And it's nobody fighting over the phone, none of that in the state of Connecticut. But I also, as y'all know, I did multi-state bid because I had cases in both states. Now in New York, what you saying is true. The inmates control the phones in New York. When you go up north, niggas got slot times. If you touch that phone when you're not supposed to, niggas is gonna do something to you. And it's niggas that might not never get to talk to their family in the spot because niggas is not letting you touch the phone unless you paying for it. Niggas extorting you. I know niggas that got a 5 o'clock slot and they don't want to use the phone. Niggas that hang the phone and nobody touching it. Even if he's not using it because he don't got nobody to call, because that's his slot, niggas ain't touching it. So in New York, you gotta put on. Like, when you get to the spot, you gotta get to the spot. Yo, who got the 8 o'clock? You gotta know what time you wanna call your people. Yo, who got the 8 o'clock slot? Who got the 9 o'clock slot? Nigga, me. Cut a nigga. You gotta put on, and now, nigga, that's my shit. Yeah. So state by state is different. Connecticut is just like a free for all. Everybody, it don't matter if you're a crackhead or a gangster. Everybody get on the phone. In New York, it's crackheads not using the phone. White boys gotta pay. Niggas is extorting shit. Gang members run the phones, and if you not somebody, then you're not gonna be able to talk to your family. Like,
Damn.
like
So extortion.
yeah, you gotta put on to talk. It's sad, as somebody that's trying to change my life. When you look back at what's going on, it's sad because you stopping somebody from talking to their kid, you stopping somebody from talking to their family, but niggas don't care. Niggas is doing time, and niggas feel like if you doing crime, you just gotta be built for this shit. So if you're not built for it, then your family gonna have to wait till you come home to talk to you.
So let's pivot from there then.
Yeah.
You talking about family and calling your family and all that.
Yes, sir.
What does a person do to stay mentally grounded in there? Well, everything that's going on. Like what do you, let's talk to you. What was the things that you did or situations that you had to put yourself in to stay grounded in jail when you was in there? What kept you sane?
Working out. Got a workout routine. I worked out 6 days a week. Reading the books. Mental, so building my mental. Took college classes at Yale. You know what I'm saying? They got Yale prison.
We're gonna talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I went in there, I took prison education to build my education. Talking to my kids on the phone, talking to you, like just pictures, having them pictures sent in of just random stuff like, yo, I wanna see real food. I wanna see the sun. I wanna see the boats. I want to see what's going on in
Most
society.
basic thing that people don't
the most
cherish
basic shit
in real
that
life.
people don't cherish, to just wake up and just see the sun, just to see the water on the ocean, like little shit like that you don't see for these years that you're away. Those pictures kept me sane. Know what I'm saying? You kept me sane. My kids kept me sane. Shorty that I was on the phone with, like she was mad supportive. So it's like you gotta get you a shorty that's on the jack, you gotta work out, and you gotta find God. Like, you gotta find God, because if you don't find peace with anything in life, God gonna give you that peace that you need. And that was my other thing. Like, I was heavy involved with God while I was going, because it was like something had to change. But I've always been a godly cat, but sometimes you have certain type of revelations in your life that you like, yo, God is real and he working in your life and you gotta give thanks to him. So those are things that really kept me sane and got me through the bed.
How old are you?
34.
How many years of your life you think you spent in jail, if you could like guess?
Well, I ain't gotta guess. I did 6 years. I'm 34.
People that go to jail always know exact the dates, the time, the seconds, minutes, whatever.
Yeah,
like.
nigga did 6 joints. A nigga gave 6 joints to the system that I should have never gave. I wasn't a nigga I shouldn't have gave them niggas no time, but I gave them 6 years of my life.
How many jails you been to throughout these 6 years? Because they transfer you all the time, right, to different jails.
Yeah, I probably been to like 12 jails.
12
total.
jails.
12 jails / prisons in my life in multi-states.
How was that adjusting to these different jails? Because I'm sure when you're at one spot, you already got like a routine, a daily routine. Now you go to another spot, you don't know how they think, these inmates think, you don't know what's going on in there. You got to kind of figure it out.
It's really like you got to let your nuts hang on the inmate side.
What does that mean?
Like, you gotta come in there, if you really like on timing, you gotta come in there on your bullshit, because you don't know what niggas is on. So you don't know who's who. Your head gotta be on a swivel, especially if you got beef in the street. You don't know where you going. So you
what
might.
If you're a person that don't got no beef? Let's say you a white collar crime, somebody did some scamming.
Yeah.
He not tough out here. He a regular, but he was doing scamming stuff. And he get in jail with all these, guys that caught bodies and all this other thing. Like, what does he do?
He just gotta be himself. Like,
you think they bully? They try to get at him? Though?
Nah, dudes prey, like the predators prey on rapists, shit like that. But if you just a cool dude, it's a lot of cool dudes that's not gang banging, that's not doing none of that. You just gotta be yourself. The minute you try to overexert or try to portray something that you're not, the wolves is on you, because this is a place where you have to be you, because you have to show and prove everything. This is not the internet. This is not, it's nothing to hide behind. Everything that you say, you have to stand on. Whatever you talk about, because niggas is gonna get next to you, you have to be who you are. So my best advice to dudes when they changing spots is just be who you are. Like me, I get to a spot, I'm the ball playing nigga, like, but you know, ball playing little stocky workout nigga. So when I get to the spot, I just, you know, stay in my corner. I wait till a basketball conversation pop up, then I insert myself in it, you know. Then it's like, oh yeah, you ball, yeah, I ball. Then, you know, I play a couple games, nigga see I'm nice, and then like sports, just like in real life, it kept me in certain loops. So now I'm in the jail, and it's like, oh nah, something nice. Now it's like everybody fuck with a nigga that played ball in jail. Like, you feel me? So like,
now they want to be on your team.
now niggas is fucking with you. You working out, you doing
Yeah.
anything. Yo, I like how you move. Da da da. Where you from? And it should be like that. So you gotta find your niche. It's like high school where you got the nerds sitting at this table, you got the jocks sitting over there. Jail the same way. You gotta find your circle and just vibe with that. Don't try to be outside the box. If you're not tough, don't go over there with the gang members, because them niggas is doing tough shit. You know what I'm saying? Sit over here in the day room and play chess. Watch TV. Don't come out acting crazy. If you a workout nigga, you just go with the niggas that's working out all day. Them niggas ain't in none. Them niggas is running laps around the yard.
So you
they
do kind of got
burgers.
to click a little bit.
You gotta click but not gang. So clicks and gangs is two different things. Like when you clicking, those are just niggas that you doing activities with in the yard. When you ganging, that shit is 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is 24/7. It's gang shit. Don't stop while you in jail. But when you clicking, you do your own thing. It's workout time. Yo, got my workout crew. But then you go read a book in the corner. So just be true to yourself when you in the spot, man. Just be true to yourself, I swear. Because as soon as you try to be anything else, that shit gonna expose you, and it's not good. Niggas come out of jail, scars on their face, niggas be all cut up, bruised. Like, you see me, I'm handsome still. Like, I don't got a scar. Not one nigga could say he did something to me. Like, you feel me? Like, nobody. We gonna put that on the camera. Nobody can say they did nothing to me. Like, they got no stories. Like, I no. You feel me? Like, you just gotta be you. And that's just what it is.
We're going to try to help some people out, right?
Alright.
So when you came out of jail, you did 2 years, you came home.
Yeah.
I seen on social media you posted within like under 30 days, you already had a car, you had a place to stay, and you had a job. Were there any programs or anything that could help? Because I see you got that Yale sweater, so we could talk about that.
Yeah, so it's a lot of resources out here for felons that dudes don't tap in with, because they come home and they want to get right back into your ways. So they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So the definition of insanity, they say, is doing the same thing over and over and over again. So if you do the same things, you're gonna get the same results. So a lot of dudes come out of jail and they go back to their mans and they get a pack, or their mans like, yo, we got some checks for you, or their mans like, yo, we got a spot for you to rob, and they right back in the recidivism rate, and they never go ask for help. And then dudes' mindset be already like, yo, I can't get a job because I got a felony, da 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 da. But that's not true. So what I did, and what I try to teach other dudes that come out from jail, because I did it twice, you have to, while you in jail, you have to put together tools. The first step is put together tools that you're gonna use in society. So while you're in jail, get a job, work, do certain things, read certain books, get your education, because your resume, that doesn't stop because you went to jail. And that's how I was able to get ahead. When I went to jail, I'm still building my resume. I'm in jail, furthering my education. So when I get out of jail and I put on my resume what I've been doing in these gaps, they're filled. I was in school. Yeah,
Name some things that you was doing.
So when I was in from jail, I had building maintenance. I had, when you in the jail, sweeping and mopping the tiers, you're doing janitorial work. So you keep that on your resume. I went to college, went back. They had a Yale program I ended up graduating from. So now I'm getting my education inside of jail. So again, now when I get out and I'm updating my resume, you don't want these gaps. People, when an employer, now being a maintenance supervisor, when an employer looks, if they look at, okay, you worked at Dunkin' Donuts from 2014 to 2016, and then now you work at McDonald's in 2018. They want to know what happened between 2016 and 2018 with that gaps. But if you was in jail working and doing things, you just put that on your resume, and you could put that you worked for the state, because that's what you were. You were custody of the state. So you can put I was XYZ for the state of Connecticut or the state of New York. So that way there's no lapses in your resume. Your resume looks sturdy. And then they think you had a state job. They think you had a state job in that year. So you got to do these things. And then when you get out, there's programs. The same way they got programs for single mothers, mothers with that's pregnant, all these WIC, food stamps. They give these same things to felons, and they got grants and they got money to give you, and they just keep piling up because nobody uses them. So what I did was I utilized these programs, and I didn't waste no time. I got out and I used my resources. You go on your phone, you go on Google. It's re-entry resources near me. Every city, every town, every state got re-entry centers that the government has to give this out. They have to have re-entry centers the same way they have to have abortion clinics, the same way they have to have domestic violence shelters. All these things fall under the same categories for federal funding. So you go to these resource centers and you see what they got. The ones that I personally went to, again, everything differs because for different states, but they all fall under the same guidelines, just different names. I went to a re-entry center that gave me help with my first month rent and my first month security. So now I tell them I want housing. Okay, if you find housing, we're gonna pay first month rent, first month security, contingent of you having a job that says that you can afford this. So I got a job, and I got a great job actually, and they helped me to move into my apartment. I used the resources. When you first get out of jail, you just like a homeless person. You go apply for food stamps. You need food. You don't gotta go rob. You go get food stamps because they give that to you the same way they give it to a mother that has a kid and doesn't know where their baby father is. Now you get food stamps. There's so many resources that felons fail to use that is out here and accessible to us that we could change and never go back to prison again. That's the thing. Like,
why you think they fail to use? Why you think they fail to use those resources?
Because it's so cliche. It's in the back of your mind that the government's not gonna do nothing for me. Nobody's gonna help me. I'm a felon. It's always been told to you. You got a felony on your record. You can't get no job. So when something is already programmed in your brain, you already think it without even having to say it.
Right.
So not a lot of brothers do it, but I'm living proof, y'all. Like, I've been out of jail 4.5 months, and I got a $90,000 salary job, and I literally only been out of jail 4.5 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Like I said, I make more than my parole and probation officers do, and I only been in society this little bit amount of time because I used the resources and I built my resume when I was in jail, and I just present myself as someone who's ready for the job. So if I could do it, you can do it. Don't let your felons or your past hinder you from your growth. Like, there's a lot of felons with it, and don't limit yourself. Don't think, oh, because I'm a felon, I only can get a CDL. Oh, I'm a felon, I only can do this. You can do anything you want besides certain jobs that bar you from licensing, like a police officer. You have felons that's lawyers. You can pass the bar exam. I got a brother that I know that's a real estate agent now. He's selling homes in Greenwich, Connecticut right now, fresh out of jail. And he got his realtor's license. It doesn't stop you because you're a felon. So don't think because you got a felon, you're hindered. Get that out of your mind, and don't just limit yourself to, oh, I got out of jail, I got to be a truck driver. There's so many more opportunities out here. Just present yourself. And these companies, everybody want to do AI. They want real people to do real jobs. Just present yourself properly, and when you go on these interviews, be open and honest about what's going on, and I promise you, you're gonna get the job. If you open and honest and you're actually a good candidate, but you explain to them that you have a past, they're willing to give you a chance. But if you lie about it and you try to sugarcoat, just be honest. Listen, I have a past, but during my incarceration, I did X, Y, and Z that shows them your growth, and I promise you'll get a job.
That's a good way to end it. Any last words or last minute things you want to tell the people?
My last minute thing, man, just stay positive out there, man. I hope nobody goes to jail, but if If you go to jail, just do your time by yourself, man, because you're gonna stress yourself out over a chick. 95% of females are not gonna be loyal to you while you're in jail. It's only 5% of them, and it's rare. If you get somebody in that 5, it's crazy because you might not even know. You're still gonna have your doubts. So your doubts might hinder what y'all got going on too, because you just gonna think like, yo, she's doing something. So it's like, just if you gotta go to jail, just focus on you. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on bettering your wealth, your mental health, and your physical health. And then when you get back out here, they gonna be on you because your mind is sharper, your body sharper, and it's gonna be 4.5 billion women ready to knock at your door. And that's what we gonna end on.
Well, thank you for coming to Up Close and Personal with Elijah 301.
My guy.
Till
Back
next
to be
time.
back on the spot.
Yes, sir.